Okay, hello everybody, and in this short video we're going to do the quiz that you're actually seeing on the screen. That is, write a C++ program that allows the user to enter 10 numbers, then it finds the largest and smallest value of all the input. So this exercise can be found in the Msele's book for those people who are studying in the University of Udom. It's there. So quickly we are going to start at the code. So I'm not going to type the whole code, it's already here. I'm just going to explain it very quickly. So the first thing we're going to do is include the input output standard stream. Then we're going to use the namespace standard. Then we're going to open the main function int main, which means the int is the return value. So as you can see here, we're returning the return value of 0. Then we're going to declare 4 variables. The first variable is minimum value, maximum value, and incrementing, or I. All of them are going to be of type integer. So when the program first starts, it's going to say enter a number, and then the user is going to enter the first number. And then when the first number is entered, since there are no other values to compare with, the number that is entered is going to be the minimum value, and it's also going to be the maximum value. So the maximum value and the minimum value, when the program starts, is going to be the first input from the user. Then we're going to use the for loop, which is something that we have been learning this week, and the if statements, which are the very basics of what we are learning this week. So in the for loop, it's going to loop from I is equals to 10 until I is just greater than 1. So it's going to from 10, 9, 8, 7 all the way up to 2, which is the value that the integer value that is just greater than 1. Then as long as it goes, it's going to decrement the value of I by 1. This is the function of this I minus thing in the for loop. And then when the for loop starts, it's also going to tell the user enter a number, and then it's going to take a value. So as long as this loop is running, it's just going to do this. Then whenever a number is entered, it's going to be compared, and the number is value. So value compared to minimum value. If value is less than the minimum value, remember the minimum value, we assigned it to become the first value that the user entered. Then if the minimum value is going to be greater than the value, which means the value that is entered is the current minimum value, it's less than the previous minimum value, which means it has to be assigned as the current minimum value. So minimum value is going to be the value that has been entered. Then we're also going to be doing the greater than comparison. If the value that is entered is greater than the maximum value that we are currently having, then the maximum value is going to be set as the current value. Other than that, it's just going to pass, and then it's going to loop this for 9 times. But since the question says enter, the user has to enter 10 values, the 9 values will be in the for loop and 1 value will be outside the for loop, just to get the initial value of maximum and minimum values. Then in the end, after it exits the loop, it's going to display the minimum value and the maximum value. Okay, now let's do a test run and see how the program behaves. So I'm going to press F11 for compile and run option, and then it says enter a number. I'm going to enter 12, 0, -9, 78, 900, just any random number that's going to be there, any number. So as you can see, it says minimum value is -9 and maximum value is 900, and in actual sense these are the actual values. The most small value is -9, and the highest value, the maximum value, is 900 according to the data that I've entered. So another test run, just for confirming that the code is really running, I'm going to enter any number I need, and then it says the smallest value, or the minimum value, is -56 and the maximum value is 78. So that's all in the test run. I hope I've gone fast, but maybe there's something you've understood. But don't forget to check out our next videos on any other quiz that is going to pop up. We'll try to solve the quizzes. So till next time, see you soon.